dice roll this one.
Yeah.
Cutcliffe style.
All right, next.
Last one here. Virginia Tech, 2 straight conference wins. Their leading scorer in both has been Justyn Mutts. He's been averaging 19.5 points per game in the Hokies' last 2. That said, over the course of the season, Keve Aluma scores 5 a game, more than Mutts. True or false, Justyn Mutts will lead Virginia Tech in scoring against the Boston College Eagles, and keep in mind who might be watching.
And the Packer and Durham boosters in play tomorrow.
Yeah, you get the bump.
You get the bump.
True.
True. Why wouldn't you say true? I mean, it has been shown to be fact most of the time that you appear on this show, things go well, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not 100% of the time, but
most of the time.
More times than not.
Oh yeah.
Somebody has a spectacular performance after an appearance on P&D.
Yeah. We come back on this program, another spectacular edition of True or False.
True.
Thank you. Justyn Mutts will join us.
Debut.
That's exactly right. Millville, Delaware's Justyn Mutts. What an exciting player for Mike Young, and the Hokies are rolling in part because he's turned it up too. We're looking forward to visiting with Justyn Mutts next on Packer and Durham.
You open the door, the boys are ready to go chase rabbits. I know, you're looking for
Checking
snow.
for snow.
Yeah. That would be false.
Yeah. True or false? Snow? False.
False.
Get Al Conklin on the phone.
He's busy looking at European model.
All right. Welcome back. Justyn Mutts has had 20 or more in 2 of the last 5. He has had double figures in 3 of the last 5. But it's the last 2 that we're here to focus on right now, Mark Packer. The last 2 games. Because, Justyn, all that stuff prior to last Saturday doesn't count, right? We're now living in this new world, correct?
Exactly, yeah.
Welcome to the show. Great to have you. What's changed in the last week? Is it just winning? Does that do it all?
I wouldn't say there's all too much of a big shift, in our program. Really just trying to stay aggressive and just keep trying to attack with great energy every game. We dropped a couple. We hit a little low in the middle of the season, but I thought we started it off really well and just trying to get back going.
But I know we're going to talk hoops, but I want to brag about you a second. I'll let you brag.
Mm-hmm.
We use that term student athlete all the time. And I want to give you credit, man, because you define student athlete. Just describe to folks what you've gone through from an academic perspective and really what the goal is for you moving forward.
Well, I was able to graduate from Delaware after 3 years of my undergrad in psychology. I transferred to VT last year. I was able to get my first master's degree, and now I'm working on my second in educational psychology. I really value school. I value education. I feel as though I'm in an amazing position, a huge opportunity for me to, take advantage of it. So, why not go for it all?
So the deal is you're going to walk out with 3 degrees, 2 masters and an undergrad, and basketball will be the trampoline to get it done, right?
Yeah, basketball has given me unbelievable opportunities in my life, and I just try to make the most out of them all. I was able to meet amazing people, be put in unbelievable situations. So,
Justyn, what was it about Mike Young? What was it about Virginia Tech for you?
Mike Young is one of the best coach I've ever had in my life. He's just an amazing person. Away from basketball, just a great person to know. And my decision to come here, I was able to form a great relationship with all of the coaches here. I feel as though they had a great program going already, and I just want to be a part of something special.
Well, again, I just want to go back real quick to the academic part. I love the fact that you have embraced the fact that given the opportunity to get a scholarship to play a sport is awesome. But that's the icing on the cake. The cake is getting a degree. The icing is the experiences, the people, the travel, the people you get a chance to meet. And if you happen to win a championship along the way or whatever the case may be, that's terrific. But the fact that you're walking away with 3 degrees, Justyn, I tip my cap to you. And, if every single student athlete had your approach, we would all be better off, quite frankly. So congratulations on doing the hard work and having fun playing hoops.
I appreciate you. I'm grateful to be here, honestly.
As far as the game, though, with Boston College, there is a thing called momentum. It happens in a game all the time. It also happens in a season. Do you get a sense, given the importance of that win last week against Notre Dame at home, which you really had to have, and then holding on for dear life at NC State, do you get a sense that momentum, as far as the season is concerned, is right now for this Virginia Tech team?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel as though now is the perfect time for us to really make something happen. I think we have it's like 4 or 5 games in the next 10 days, and I think this is the perfect opportunity for us to flip the story that's being told about VT and really make something special happen.
Yeah, it seems to be like there's a timing element in all of this. Last year, we all know it was crazy with everything going on and still trying to schedule games. But the timing element now seems to be with some of the adjustments, and you guys fall into that category. I know you got a Monday night game in Chapel Hill, things of that nature. But it forces you, I guess, to lock in on the game at hand, right? I mean, we can sit here and talk about down the road, and I'm really good at projecting and talking about things a month from now. But in the case of guys who are playing and coaching, you almost have to fall into the silo of that game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all we can control at this point is today. We can't even control the Boston College game right now. Just got to try to win the day. Coach Young made a really big point about that after the NC State game. Just win tomorrow. Just focus on that because there's so much out of your control. When that time comes for us to be on the court, we're going to be ready.
Justyn, you guys have had 2 ball games, obviously both wins, where you've had like double figure situations, either up or down, come into play. I mean, that start the other night in Raleigh, that didn't seem like that was happening, did it? I mean, here you go, the first 8 minutes, you guys are scoring, they're not. And then all of a sudden, like in the second half, a cannon shot got fired out of the NC State bench. Take me through the mentality of the game, not the X's and O's, just how was it mentally to get through something like that?
Yeah, NC State, they got a lot of really good players, really good coaching staff as well. I thought we started the game off, executing the game plan really well, guys making plays. In that second half, I really thought they came out with a different kind of energy about them. They came out ready to really make a lot of plays happen. They had a lot of really good players, younger guys, some older guys, I think that team's going to be really good down the line. They were definitely fun playing in the game, in that kind of environment. Definitely in PNC Arena, that was cool too. But for sure, I mean, I think that game was definitely a good test for us, and we definitely got better from it.
All right, BC tomorrow. The Eagles, I mean, I know you watch tape. They're down 23 at Little John. They come back, win the game.
Yeah.
They're starting to play with a ton of confidence. They were good enough to beat Notre Dame at home. As you well know, anytime you go on the road in this league, you got to strap it on real tight. So what do you see with BC tomorrow?
I mean, it's the ACC. Every team is good. Every team has the opportunity to really, put a team away early in any game. So if you're not coming out ready to play, then you never know what the outcome is going to be. So that's why it just comes down to just staying present. Doing everything you can in preparation. To be ready for it. And I feel as though we're doing our part over here. So we're ready to go.
Justyn, does it feel like you got to remember, as much as you try and go game to game and day to day, you still got to remember there's a month and change of basketball left? I mean, there is this long game you have to play, right?
Absolutely. I mean, and you don't want to be hot in, November, December. You want to be hot in March. You want to be hot when it really counts. You want to win games when it actually matters. So, I mean, not to say that the past couple of losses that we had did not matter, but they definitely did. But I feel as though to hit our stride at the right time is the most important piece of it all.
You've obviously shown the ability to score. From your experiences at Virginia Tech, who's been the toughest defender? Who's the guy that, hey, when he's on you go, man, I got my hands full?
I think there's a lot of defenders in the ACC that, really bring a lot of good energy. The guy from, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, not to be disrespectful, the guy from Georgia Tech, the 4, he's a pretty good, really active defender.
Jordan Usher?
Yeah, Jordan Usher. Yeah, I think he's really good, really athletic, really active. He brings a lot of good energy to their team too, so.
All right, I want to ask you, and I'm not sure you guarded this guy exclusively the other night. I think a lot of people in this league are fascinated by Darion Seabron at NC State and just kind of what all that is on that frame. I mean, you're a bigger guy. You're a 6'7" guy. You handle the ball on the perimeter. You shoot it well. You defend well. Seabron, Packer calls him Plastic Man. I mean, Justyn, it's wild to watch. What's it like to be on the floor when you see the guy coming at you and you're thinking, okay, he's in transition and he's full head of steam like.
Yeah, man, he's such a dynamic player. I think he's really good getting to the basket, really good finishing with either hand, super athletic. I think he has no ceiling. That guy could be really good. He's continuing to come into it every day, every game. So, I'm excited to see what the future holds for him. Especially with that team. You see him coming in transition. Everybody, you really got to load up. You really got to build a wall that he can't try to force him not to be able to get through. But then he's also a good passer too. So you just got to be aware of all that stuff. So that's a good player right there.
Justyn, who is the biggest practical joker on this team?
On our team?
Yeah.
We got a lot of clones on our team. I would say either Jalen or Storm Murphy, two of the funnier guys.
Whoa, wait a second. Can't be Murphy.
Yeah.
Cannot be Murphy. No.
Storm,
You know why?
Storm was funny.
Mutts, here's why Storm can't be the practical joke. He looks like his mom just dropped him off. I mean, come on now. I mean, he looks like he just got dropped off to play at the game, right?
He does. I think Hunter is really funny too. He has that kind of the Office sense of humor about him, and the Office is the best show to me. So I just think he's hilarious.
Well, you got to have those guys, man. Every team's got to have at least one or two dudes that are a little off-centered and just keep everybody loose. Because everybody's going to go through highs and lows in the season, and you guys have certainly done that already.
Yeah.
And hopefully now hitting on the high spot moving forward. I'm going to ask you a traditional question. I'm really curious to get your answer, given that we've already talked about your academic success. But since you've been at Virginia Tech, what has been your hardest class?
Since I've been at Virginia Tech, I can't say any of the classes I've taken have been all too difficult, just due to the fact that they're my interest. Especially when you're doing grad school, you're taking classes that you're really kind of interested in the specifics of them. So I think they haven't been all of that difficult, but the classes I've been taking this year have been more definitely extremely interesting to me. Just learning how to really apply the educational psychology aspect to it, and how to be that mentor, that guider, that figure in that environment. So I mean, I'm excited to be able to apply that at some point in the future, but I don't know how it'll all work out just yet. I'm just trying to, like I said earlier, just live in the moment.
Can you apply it to this team?
Absolutely. Just trying to be a role model to the younger guys. It's my 5th year in college, so just being able to be a role model and show them right from wrong through my perspective. Also just being able to be a leader, and then also just trying to get the best out of people around me. So yeah, I mean, I definitely am able to apply that stuff now, and I'm able to use that experience in the future at some point. I don't know how just yet, but I'll figure it out.
I tell you what, I'll even give you the benefit, because I know you've kind of had a circuitous route to your college career since leaving Jersey.
Yeah.
What's been your hardest class in college?
Well, I think statistics for sure. Just those math classes are not the best for me. Those are some people's strengths, but they're not mine. Yeah, not me. Yeah.
No, Packer's the math guy on this show, Justyn.
More respect to you.
Justyn, no, don't respect me. Dude, I have nothing but props to you for what you're getting done in the classroom, man. Seriously, if you walk away with 3 degrees and a lifetime of memories playing basketball and having fun doing it, that's what life's all about. So congratulations on all of your success.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, fun to have you with us. Good luck this weekend.
For sure. Thanks for having me on.
You bet. Justyn Mutts of Virginia Tech, Millville, New Jersey.
That right there is what college sports is all about. Now, we can sit here and talk about wins and losses and, hey, you won a championship, or if you're lucky and enough, hey, we won a national title, whatever. But at the end of the day, given the fact that less than 2% are going to go on to play professional sports, the object of every single student athlete, the second they get on campus, is to get a degree. And for a gentleman like Justyn Mutts to come on here and go, guess what? A sport gives me an opportunity to get on campus. Let me take advantage of what it offers me, and to walk away with 3 degrees. It's awesome. It's a great story. It's the ultimate story.
Just to give you the roundabout, played 1 year of basketball at High Point in the Big South, then transferred to Delaware in the CAA, and then transferred to Virginia Tech. So this is 3rd school. He undergrad degree at Delaware and is working on a 2nd master's degree at Virginia Tech.
But to have the incentive to say, hey, listen, I'm here, so let me take advantage of what college can give you, because it's there for any student, not just a student athlete.
Yeah.
And want to become better educated to put yourself in a better position once you get away from school. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So I love stories like that. Good for him.
Clearly has a path, and he's a joy to talk to. As we say all the time, the stars of the show are young people like that.
Exactly right. And we get a chance to know a little bit behind the scenes with goofy questions and all that kind of stuff and give them a little personality. But, I mean, if you're a Virginia Tech fan, you saw that interview and you went, you know what? I'm proud to be a Hokie. That guy represents what we're all about.
That's it. And if you just like the ACC, that's what it's all about.
That's what this league is about.
Yep. On the other side.